it's Alex Leam! Thank you very much. Good evening, centre stage!
Good evening!
Thank you. My name is Alex, and I'm going to start by letting you all in on a bit of a trade secret, because this bit, the opening minute of any comedian's routine, it's vital. Right. This bit is the part where we get you all warmed up and in the mood. So this bit gives you a bit of a clue of what a comedian's like at foreplay. Some comics really take their time, make sure the right areas have been touched. My approach, a bit like using rehypnol. You know, no messing about, straight in there, gets the job done, and hopefully tomorrow you won't remember a thing. As you may have picked up already, I'm not from round these parts. I'm actually from Derby. Usually met with silence, thanks. Nice. If you meet anyone from Derby, we're very proud people. Very proud people. Got nothing to be proud of, but we're very proud. And if you meet anyone, they will tell you the same thing pretty much straight away. They'll go, you know, it's where they made Peak Practice. A few people remember Peak Practice at the back. Nice. Real cheesy medical drama from the 90s, which I was forced to watch as a kid. I did like it, not for the programme, but more, I found it a lot more entertaining watching my mum throw a fit every time a local place name got mentioned on national television. And it would always be the same setup each week as well. It would be some tit that gets injured climbing in the Peak District, and then they'd send out that fella that played Lewis to go and rescue them by cutting them free from the boulder with a penknife by chopping his arm off. Right, alright Pitch, you're gonna be fine. Right, I've got my penknife. You might remember me from Inspector Morse. Right? Okay, I'm gonna cut you free. Now where are you from? Ilkeston. What he said? He said Ilkeston. I go to that Tesco. Yeah, no, Mum. I'm with you. You're not that enthusiastic when we're driving through Ilkeston. You know, it's less of, more of shithole. Another thing about Derby, we're very, very proud of our footballing heritage. Yes, and to this day, ladies and gentlemen, Derby County Football Club holds the record of worst performing Premiership team in history. Thanks. But by far and away the biggest, and this was huge. I've saved it till last, because this is global. Derby city centre is home to the world's safest car park. Thank you. So we look for a car park. Great. Look, this is the absolute gospel. There was a study done a few years ago now to find what were the world's most secure units. And to give you a little flavour of the top 10, there was Area 51 in Nevada, Fort Knox, Kentucky, Bold Lane Car Park, Derby. They go on the list because they installed little plastic barriers that move up when you put your ticket in, and CCTV. And through that, no car's been nicked in 20 years. How retarded are the car thieves in Derby to be put off by that? Seriously. They're like, oh youth, do you want to steal a car while we're here? Yeah, alright, sounds like fun. Oh wait, look at this. It's a little barrier and not got a ticket. Oh man, this place is a fortress. Dave, don't look behind you. Oh no, cameras! Oh, and he saw me push the barriers. Oh, we're for it now. Never mind, back to training, we've got a match on Saturday. You probably figured already, I can't actually do my own accent anymore. I've moved around so much over the years, I've sort of just mellowed out into generic to northerner. That's it. I can't do a Derbyshire accent, which is a shame, because I mean, comedians sometimes are going to need to do accents to illustrate their work. But I can't do Derby. There's no hook to get it back. I'm fine with other accents, like Scouser. Oh yeah, well, Scouser's easy. You just got to talk each time with your tongue moving to your top set of your teeth and sound like you're on the defensive. Like you've just done something you shouldn't. Like nick someone's car. Can't do Derby though. Geordie? Oh man, Geordie's easy. Always a false start, but I get into it. Does have a tendency to be a bit high-pitched though, my Geordie. Sound a bit like Sarah Millican. Or as if one of the hairy bikers have just trapped the nuts on the handlebar. Still can't do Derby now. Aussie, now you're talking. Aussie's my favourite, one of my favourites. Because all Aussies are companies that squint. All you got to do is you've got to start off by sounding like a real gruff Cockney geezer. You know, think early Mitchell Brothers. Alright, mum, that kind of thing. Then as you squint, it lifts the top of your lip up so you sound like you're a full-on Australian. Bonza. Thanks, I love the spontaneous applause. Gives me a semi. So, whoa, hello. Nice. I'd say we planned that, but it's probably there from a couple of weeks ago. It's just for you. Just for you, now, bro. Cool. Day to pop it. Go on. Come on, use your nails. No? Oh, that's going nowhere. Anyway. But far away, my favourite above all of all the accents in the world has got to be Scottish. I just have a lot of love already for that, yeah. It's because you're petrified, I can tell that. Yeah. I just love the forthrightness and the aggression that goes into every word to an almost unnecessary degree. And I speak with authority on this because my fiancée is Scottish. And English boys and girls, I could say, you know, once you've had Scottish, you can never go back. Because you're too scared. So you're thinking of leaving me, wee man? Hey, let me tell you this thing. You walk out that door, I'll fucking glass you. Love. Just going to the off licence. You sent me. But far and away, the best example I can give you, centre stage, of the Scottish I don't give a shit attitude actually happened here in Bournemouth. It was a little while ago now, but I was in Asda. I just goes to the toilets, just goes to the one remaining cubicle. Door's locked, pants around ankles. I'm quite vulnerable. When I hear from the next cubicle, my cock is quite red. So I'm a bit worried hearing this, as you can imagine. Worried his big red member's going to come crashing through the wall any minute. But no, what I didn't see was, he was talking to his mate who was at the sink, who just responded with, "Yeah, well, so if you're right, for sunbathing nude." So I was a bit relieved at this point, no glory hole. But they keep talking, and matey boy's giving himself a full-on examination, so he's there. Do you think before going tonight I need some kind of bandage around my cock? It's quite sore. So I'm getting drawn in at this point. I've forgotten why I've even gone to the toilet. Wanting to help the fella out, just going, "There's an offer on after, son, we're in Asda." Then I remembered he's Scottish, he's probably never even seen the sun before he came in. So there was no answer from outside at all. And he's getting a bit shirty now. Wants an answer to his question, so he's right up against the door like this. I said, "Do you think I need a bandage around my cock?" Finally, we get a response from outside. I think your friend's gone. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Scottish I don't give a shit attitude in action, which is the attitude I admire the most. Because instead of dying of embarrassment, which is what I would have done, he just goes, "Alright, thanks. Hey, pal,
Do you think I need a bandage on my coat?
Oh, with that centre stage, it's been an absolute pleasure as always. My name's Alex Leam, and I return you to a scheduled programme. Thank you.
Alex Leam, everybody, keep your